thing, bro. It's another, man. What's happening?
What's happening?
Okay, there you go. There you go, man. Friday night,
Couldn't
man.
hear you. It's Friday night. Just got paid. Friday night, Friday.
Hey, money in my pocket.
Money in my
Feeling
pocket.
alright. Hey.
Hey.
That used to slap, huh? That used to slap.
Shit. That used to be that shit right
Used
there.
to slap.
Niggas
What's
can't
up with
remember
y'all?
that.
Welcome to the Secret Menu
Happening.
Podcast.
Yes, sir, yes,
Diego
sir,
Red
yes,
is in the
sir.
building, man.
Money Boss is definitely back in his building.
He done took his
Later
ass.
on,
He
your
done took
mama
his
go ahead.
ass home. He done took his ass home, y'all.
I'll be back.
He done took his ass home.
I'll be back. It's all good, though.
I took your advice, boss.
What happened?
You told me I needed to see a chiropractor and shit because of my goddamn neck. Back. I went today.
Yeah. What they say?
First day of treatment. I felt amazing all day. Starting to be normal again now, though. I think that's how they get you. They make you feel good and shit for like 4 hours.
No. It's gonna be like that. Your first couple of times going back, it's gonna be like that. You gotta work the tolerance, and the muscles gotta get back to them being the way they should be. So you'll be all right. It's good, bro.
Yeah, I walked out of there feeling like a whole new, you know what I'm saying?
Million bucks.
I was ready to run from the police. I was ready, man. How was your trip back though, man? What was the weather like? Weather's different.
Oh man, we got caught in the snow.
About where at Tehachapi or something?
It was snowing Tehachapi. Right when we got on the 58th, we coming through Barstow, riding on down. We hit that Mojave, and right when we hit that Mojave, they turned our ass right around.
Damn. So which way y'all had to go another way?
So listen, I'm gonna tell you this. So we took the way we were going, we took it around, and it runs around into not Tehachapi, but to Mojave to the 14. The 14 runs you into Palmdale, Lancaster.
Okay.
Right? So we hit GPS. GPS sent us up the 14, back the other way, up the 14 to the 178 towards Lake Isabella. Right?
Yeah.
There's a lake up that way. We going up that way. As soon as we get to the 178 to turn, they block that motherfucker off.
Oh, bad. That's why I fly. That's why I fly. Yeah. I don't do all the road shit. But it seems like it's snowing all over the world. One of the homies posted a video. It looked like some snow in some parts of Fresno one day this week. Tripped me out. I seen videos of snow in the bay. Check it out. You know we not used to that shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know we not used to that shit.
Heck.
It was a little bit out here. Everybody wanted. You don't want to be in that shit. I'd have been stuck in it. You don't really want to be in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but you know niggas in California. You think they be in the house bundled up by the fireplace. But what do? They go outside and do donuts. They go outside and do donuts. That looked fun. He was kind of weak, but I know some. I know some niggas who would have did they thing in that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's not enough snow to build a snowman or nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said it was just hell. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said it was just hell. But in other news, R. Kelly daughter's back. Apparently, Jaguar Wright, who is the disgruntled R&B artist, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's taken R. Kelly's self-proclaimed daughter under her wing. I thought it was just a joke. I thought she was joking. Everybody else was joking. But apparently she's dead. It seems like she dead serious, or she's taking the joke too far. Too goddamn far. She has a new exclusive interview where she breaks down why she doesn't look like R. Kelly or Aaliyah. Check this out.
What made you want to share this information with the world? Because sometimes some people will know these things and they'll take it to their grave.
I sound like I'm crazy. It's gonna be hard to prove, but I know from my heart and the fact that they went so hard to try to dispel what I've been saying.
You don't resemble R. Kelly, Aaliyah to a T.
Yeah.
What would you say to that as far as someone saying that, hey, you don't look like your dad, you don't look like your mother? You know, normally...
I have two words, DNA and biology. Everybody don't look like their parents. Somebody look like their grandparents. Somebody look like their great-great-grandparents or the great auntie. That's how life is. And
they do all kinds of wild shit. And then they fuck up. And then they want to erase reality like it never happened.
Yeah.
And there are so many of these children who are victims and casualty of their narcissistic, sociopathic way.
Is she batshit crazy or is she batshit crazy, boss?
She batshit crazy. Mental health.
Mental health.
She batshit crazy.
And there are some people who don't look anything like their parents.
Fact.
But I think she reaching. And I think the lady's voice you hear at the end behind her is kind of like pushing it. I think she signed to her as a manager or something. She's pushing the narrative. And this shit is crazy. I don't know how this is going to play out or where they think they're going with this. But that shit is kind of crazy. Yesterday we did Did You Know segment.
What we did yesterday?
We did You Know, right? That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
We found out a bunch of awesome things. Shit I didn't have any clue about. Right. So today I ran across something that I had no clue about. Ladies can have 2 vaginas.
Huh?
2 vaginas. Check it out.
You fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I'll explain because I know that sounds crazy. So I was born with a disorder called uterine dysdelphys. I still pronounce it wrong. So what that means is I was born with 2 uterus, 2 cervix, and 2 vaginas. Yeah, 2 vaginas. But I didn't find out that I had 2 vaginas. Like, I just thought that I was normal up until I got pregnant with my daughter in 2017. I had went for my first sonogram and she was just doing the regular old sonogram, and the nurse tells me, has anybody ever told you that you have a bicornuate uterus? And I was like, what does that mean? So she was like, that means that you have like a split in your uterus. And I was like, okay, what's a uterus? And she's like, your womb, that's what a baby is. So she was like, can I do a vaginal sonogram so that I can, I'm saying sonogram, I meant ultrasound. But yeah, she was like, can I do the vaginal ultrasound so I could see how far the split goes down? And so she did it. And as she's doing the vaginal one, she's like, oh no, you don't have bicornuate uterus. She said, the split goes all the way down. You have uterine dysdelphys. So I'm like, what does that mean? So she goes on to tell me, she said, you're pregnant right now, but in your other uterus, you can get pregnant again. So say if I'm 3 months pregnant right now, in my other side, I could get pregnant again, and it could be from a whole nother dad. Okay, so yeah, I'll explain because I know that sounds crazy.
So I guess not externally, but internally, she has two vaginas. Mm-hmm. So she can be pregnant over here by one guy.
So we both can get her pregnant at the same time.
Goddamn, why you gotta put me and you in this man? Why'd you have to put me in this? This is crazy. Yeah, so I guess she can hold one baby down one hallway and then another baby down the other hallway if she happens to let somebody else come over there and splash that ass. But I wonder, could she be pregnant by the same guy twice too?
Yeah.
And then that would be like, so you could be 2 months pregnant, get pregnant again, and have a baby. You'll have a baby, then you'll have one 2 months later. That's kind of crazy. And then I'm like, damn, but how you gonna have 2 babies in there? But motherfuckers have twins and triplets all the time.
Check this out. So she's pregnant, right? And she's ready to have the baby. She has to push one baby out
past
and still baby in.
Yeah, past the other one. That's crazy. The shit you learn every day. Learn something new every day. I try to learn something new every day. That's what I learned today. And I learned that the chiropractor works wonders. That's what I learned today. You feel me? I'm going to keep going to see them.
Yeah, keep going, bro. It's going to work. I'm telling you.
I hope so.
They're going to get them knots and muscles. That's all it is muscles that's knotted up.
Yeah, man.
And they got to work them out.
We going to see what it do. I need you to get into your record exec mode, though. You know what I'm saying? Hot new artist. I forget where he's coming from. I want to know, do we sign him or fine him? I just made that up right now. Do we sign this nigga or fine this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if he's hot or not.
Bow, 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 bow. Bitch. Bow, bow. Sky. Bow, 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 bow. Bitch. Bow, 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 bow. Man. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Money. Bitch. Slide. Bang, bang. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Damn. Wow. Shit. Sweet. Lord. Have mercy. Damn, girl. She thick. Fucking. Wow. Scared.
And you're going to laugh when I say this.
What you finna say?
To laugh when I say this. I wouldn't take my money and put it on that shit right there at all. But he just came up with something that's going to move the world.
Fuck the raps. I'm just ad-libbing.
That's what's fit to be. He just and guess what? People are going to steal his ad-libs.
That is crazy.
People are going to steal them ad-libs, bro. What? That's going to be crazy.
And start doing whole ad-lib songs?
No, I'm not going to say they're going to do a whole ad-lib songs, but they're going to figure out how to move the ad-lib with the beat, the way he's trying to do what he's doing. Watch how crazy this.
We in a fucked up time. This is crazy. Marquise Earl with 500 stars. Wow. This is crazy. I don't think the audience is fucking with it. Yvonne Gordon says, hell no. Mandy McIntyre says, Lord have mercy. That could mean it's hot, though. It could mean it's hot to her. They did a song full of ad-libs. That's crazy.
Gotta fuck with it. I'm just gonna tell you, the people that buy music, that spend their money on downloads and shit, these are people that's gonna buy that shit.
They fucking with that.
They gonna fuck with that shit. Remember we talked about the mumble rap shit when that shit just niggas didn't even say nothing. They
It had a
and
short little run.
niggas ain't. That's
It didn't last.
That shit's next.
Ad
Wow.
lib rap. Ad lib rap.
That shit's next.
Skirt! This is crazy times. But I wonder, did the people older than us look at the shit we were doing as strange as we're looking at this shit?
Yeah, they did.
Did the shit we do look that crazy to them?
It did.
That's crazy as fuck.
Fuck.
That is crazy.
From going to yeah, I shoot this nigga in the face.
Oh,
and I
wait
turn
a
around.
minute.
Shit is a far in between.
Another 500 stars from DeQuincy Lee. Is that an active star party or no?
Not yet. I don't see it.
Because Pamela Lilly said, get your dancing, niggas.
A star party yet.
Okay.
Haven't activated.
It says activated. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they activated at the bottom.
When I was a kid, there was a cartoon or a comic that I really never even paid attention to, but I remember it. It was called Dilbert. Do you remember Dilbert? Funny looking white character. I should have got a picture of Dilbert. I didn't get a picture of Dilbert, but somebody Google Dilbert. You guys can Google what Dilbert looks like. But that's beside the point. The creator of Dilbert recently spoke out and says that over half the population of black people don't like white people. And being that it's half of us who don't like white people, that should be considered as a hate group. He no longer wants to associate himself. Hold it
Dilbert.
closer. Yeah, that's Dilbert. That is Dilbert right there. I would make some noise for Dilbert because I remember that goddamn cartoon. But I can't make some noise for Dilbert. Well, goddamn it, Marquise Earl with 1,000 stars. So before we talk about Dilbert, nigga, you know what it is. You know what it is. Donations rule the nation. The Cash App is on the screen. The stars are at the bottom. You heard me? Marquise Earl says, I was waiting on my chicken. I thought y'all was coming to pick me up. He got to be talking to you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. I left him late, bro. I'm sorry, nephew. I left from Diego's house late when I text you. I called Jake, so they was laying. When I got to the house, they were laying in the bed. So
Pamela Lilly with another 500 stars. Another 500 stars. But yeah, the guy who created that cartoon right there.
According to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. All right, this can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. This is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America.
Enough of this guy. But seriously, are we a hate group? Are we becoming just as bad as the people who treated us a certain way years ago?
Yes, we are. I'm a firm believer. Yes, we are.
Damn.
We are. We talk that shit just like they talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? We are a hate group, and we might not look at it as a hate group because of we're looking at what you guys done many years before, so we still have anger for what happened and what occurred.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, we're a hate group too. It in the definition of hate group, then yes. If you go
The
around
whole race, though. See, in other instances, hate groups are limited to the KKK or ISIS or Al Qaeda, or you know what I'm saying? He's calling the entire population of black people. Well, he says over 50% of us should be classified as a hate group. That would make us the biggest hate group.
No.
Because it would. Because that's like saying all white people are a hate group.
No, he's not saying all white. He's not saying all black.
He says over 50% of them.
Okay, when we can say over 50% of white are hate group.
But we could. We're not saying that. Who's saying that?
But because you got to take this. You have the Aryan Nation. You have the KKK. You have the skinheads.
But see what I'm saying? We classify those specific groups and their members as hate groups. He's not classifying the Black Panthers or Black Lives Matter or I'm just saying he didn't say Black Lives Matter is a hate group or the Black Panthers is a hate group or the NAACP is a hate group. He's saying all niggas, all of you.
All niggas. He said 50.
He says no. He says more than 50% of black people don't like us. That's a hate group. He's not saying that's a hate group. He's saying black people are a hate group.
Listen to what he's saying though. If we're gonna dialect, take 10 people, 10, and ask them, do you like white people? Most of us will say, I have nothing against white people for what they've done. Okay? That's a hate. You hate them. You're just not saying.
Wait, no, that's not hate. If most of us say, I have nothing against them.
Huh? I just don't like what they did to us. That's hate, bro. That's hate.
That's not hate.
Okay, explain.
So there's no difference between I don't like that nigga and I hate that nigga.
That's hate. Dislike and hate is in the same.
It's two separate words though. It's like me telling a girl, man, I really like you, and me telling a girl, I love you. It's a difference.
Go pull up your thesaurus, and it's going to be that word. It's in there with hate, dislike, not that. That's all in the same word.
So like and love would have to be the same shit, then.
Yes, that's going to be in your thesaurus in the same word. They're going to be in the same realm, bro. That's it.
I don't know. You fucking with Dilbert, man. I'm not fucking with Dilbert. I get his sentiments and shit, but I don't know where they got this consensus from.
Right.
Of over half of us don't like them. You know what I'm saying? You know who I always feel bad for though? Is white comedians, right? Because black comedians always have the white joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All black comedians have that white joke. Any white people in this motherfucker? And then they go in on white people. A white comedian can't walk out on the stage and say, any niggas in this motherfucker? And then go in on niggas.
Do though. But they don't.
I've never seen it really. I've never. And then in the sensitive era we live in right now, how many black jokes could a white dude tell that wouldn't get him canceled, banned, or censored?
How many white comedians do you know that do stand up?
I'm a comedy guy, so I watch a lot of comedy.
I'm saying
that's what made me go to it. You know what I'm saying? So I watch a bunch of no name, unknown little comedy things. You know what I'm saying? I go to comedy shows. When I was in DC, I went to DC Improv. I've been to LA Improv. That's something I like to do. So I watch comedians of all walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So and that's a critique that I just personally feel I've made is damn, they never have a black. Because if I think that probably fucked me up. But I think that would be crazy if you was a white dude and you had some black jokes, and they don't really have those. But niggas always got a white joke.
Bro,
You'd have to find me some and show me something.
I will. When we get off here, I'm gonna send you to this fucking this show I watched, and then and even with there's an Indian Arab dude.
It's not
Mo.
White.
No,
I know who that is.
Mo. He had a show, and then I watched the show right behind Mo's show, the white guy, and he spewed black jokes all day.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure you might can find one.
A few. Darren Carter used to do black jokes.
I don't know who that was. That's a dude from Fresno?
Yeah, Darren Carter. He used to do hella black jokes. He was married to a black girl.
That's how he got a pass, because he would angle them as in, I got a black wife, a black girl. I hang with black people. I'm talking about the jokes where it's like, it's a difference in the jokes he's telling and the jokes I'm talking about. They can't tell. Black comedians come out and insult the white people.
Okay.
He's joking about how white he is around black people. That's different. I'm talking about
you do such and such, and
so you think it's a level playing field in comedy? There's no way. It's not level. They can't come out and do that. We beat their ass if they did any of that.
He's crazy.
And they'd be banned and all over Facebook for. They can't say too many baby jokes right now. That'd be crazy.
The word nigga, but they go at black people.
Yeah, they can't say that. You can't really say a lesbian or gay joke right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's even. We're gonna have to do a little more research on it. Then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a little more.
They go at them all the time.
DeQuincy Lee says, I can tell you some shit in Mississippi as my family went through, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. A lot of us remember a lot of things, but a lot of us don't. And that's what Charleston White says. We always go to Charleston White. Like, nigga, you wasn't a slave. Your mama wasn't a slave. Your grandmama wasn't a slave. Now, when you kind of get to our age group, you might have a great-grandmother who was.
No, my grandmother was. My dad's mom was.
Was a slave on a plantation?
On a plantation, and lived in the motherfucking plantation, and worked in the brothel.
God damn. Straight off the plantation to the motherfucking brothel?
Hey. Come on.
God damn. But I'm just saying, it's rare that any of us that are living now have a living relative that got their ass chained to trees and whipped, right, or escaped and ran through the woods for freedom. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the years of that shit.
I don't even think that was.
What?
That's a narrative that was put out.
What?
Saying? I think that was the narrative that they gave us. That.
What, you don't believe slavery happened?
No, I believe slavery happened, but I don't believe the gruesome. I believe it was gruesome as fuck. That's what I do believe. I believe it was terrible as far as the hanging on the trees, whipping and chains and shit. I'm talking about the boat ride and all that. I don't.
So not the slavery, but the capturing of slaves?
Yeah. I don't think that was.
This nigga don't believe nothing. So you don't believe, okay. It says slavery ended in, passed by Congress January 31st, 1865. Okay, so let's go 1860. That's the law. It still was going on, I think, in some places. Some people refuse to give up their slaves. But if it's 2023, we'll subtract that by 1865. That's 158 years. So how many years after the passing of it did it have to be for a slave, a living slave, to be around?
When was the slaves freed? Supposedly.
The slave trade?
When was the slaves freed?
That's okay. So I said slavery ended. So let's do slaves
freed. They wasn't freed.
Freed. Okay, so do slaves. Because I know a lot of people didn't get their slaves out. They're like, y'all have to come get these niggas from me. I ain't just letting them walk. And it say 1863. That's when he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which is an excellent movie, Emancipation, starring Will Smith. Man, that motherfucker's great. But that's when they had to go to war and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a long ass time ago. We can know. But yeah, we can know. It's crazy. So my whole point is Charleston White says, nigga, that was a long time ago, and none of us really know anybody who did that, but we hold on. We hold on. And I'm one of them niggas. Every time I see one of them clips or posters or photos of some of that shit, I get angry. You feel me? And I be wanting to do shit to, you know, people of that ethnicity. But some of my good friends are of that ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to understand. But it's just crazy that he classified us as a hate group.
We still have slave states that still allow slaves. Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee.
What do you mean they allow slaves?
Still allow slavery.
So there's a nigga chained up somewhere right now picking cotton?
Allowed it too.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what that means.
On that shit right now. They still vote on that shit right now.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. So you would, Dilbert, on the fact that we've somewhat come as bad as the people.
Yeah.
And I see it. That was my point about the comedy shit.
We're just as bad.
Yeah. That was my point about the comedy shit. But you think the comedy shit is a level playing field. I think we're far worse. I think we're far worse in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? But
when we get into doing it, that's what it is, bro. We don't like them more than they don't like us, probably.
That's crazy.
It's just how it is.
It's some of everybody. I don't fucking like niggas.
It's a lot.
It's some of everybody. I don't really hold that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't really hold that grudge. But when I see it, when it's visual to me, I go to that place. You know what I'm saying? But we'll move right on along. What if you met a girl at the club, had a few drinks, went back to her place, bust her down, only to find out 8 months later she's your sister? Let's take a look.
I just found out that Mr. Bills might be my biological brother and I'm pregnant. Okay. Can I tell you how it all started? We have a mutual friend that he came out to Pennsylvania with from Texas. And me and him started seeing each other on the side. Like, I didn't know anything about him being my brother or anything. Then me and him ended up getting serious and he ended up moving in with me. We just took it from there. Like, I never knew anything about him.
It kind of got my mind blown. Like, back like in February, I recently went to one of her family reunions. I ended up seeing some of my cousins.
You walk in, you see some cousins.
Exactly. Because
okay.
I know some of my family on my dad's side.
But
I don't know
was
them like
looking
that.
shocked,
But like I've met them like, you know what I'm saying, like once or twice in my life. I'm shocked.
I just found out that Mr. Bills might be my biological brother and I'm pregnant. I just found out that Mr. Bills might be my...
That shit is crazy, bro.
I'm sitting here.
What would you do? What would you do?
This is what
I
I'm
wish I
trying to
could.
figure.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to figure out, was she already pregnant when he went to the party? Or did he keep fucking her and he knew?
I don't know.
off that? Was she already pregnant when
I
they
don't.
went and seen it, or did he see it and then continue to keep fucking?
I don't know, bro.
And why are they in court?
Yeah, that's why I wish I could have saw the whole episode to understand where the shit was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was paternity court. It could have been paternity to determine was it actually his baby, and then they, you know what I'm saying? It could have been they fell out afterwards. It seemed like they had a good relationship up until she found out he was her brother. That's why you niggas need to fuck with y'all kids. You feel me?
So,
oh my God, Amber White says the exact same thing. This is why niggas need to make sure all the kids know each other. At some point, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. I have a similar situation. I have an older brother. We share the same mother, different fathers. I have a sister. We just share the same father. Around the time I was 7 or 8 years old, the phone's ringing at the house. It's a girl calling. My mother answers the phone. She's asking for my brother. My brother asked the girl, what's your name? What's your last name? She has my same goddamn last name. It's my sister calling for my brother. They're not related though. Could have been bad, could have been left. But I didn't know at that age that I even had a sister. That's when my mama sat me down and told me, you have a sister. You know what I'm saying? And we went probably 2 or 3 Sundays after that to this church, Trinity, on the west side, you know what I'm saying, in the hood. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who went to Trinity, right off of Whitesbridge. And I met my sister for the first time at this church, but my father had never even told me about my sister. But that could have went left. But that wasn't, I'm just saying, it could have been, because I didn't know I even had a sister. You get what I'm saying? So what if I was at an age where I met the girl? I could have been the same as this nigga. My brother's 7 years older than me. She's 5 years older than me, bro. At a certain age that I reach, if she would have never called for my brother, I could have met her. Only being 5 years older than me, we could have interacted. At a certain age, you fucking with motherfuckers 5 years older than you and 5 years younger than you. It could have went left.
Right.
That was something he should have told me. My mama had to explain, like, yeah, me and your daddy got another kid. And I remember her because my sister's name at that time, it's probably pretty common as time went on. It was one of them black names. I ain't gonna say her name. But at that time, that was one of those names that people had just started naming their little girls. You know what I'm saying? So when she said it, my mama was like, I only know one motherfucker with a daughter by that name. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been weird. Niggas need to fuck with their kids and make sure they meet at least at the age by 13, 14, 15. What's your take on that? How do you feel? But if they just run into each other, how you feel?
That's where family reunions came in. That's why.
That's where that's where he discovered
reunions, bro. So you can meet the cousins and the nephews and all that shit that you don't meet. And we gave up on family reunions. A lot of families gave up on family reunions.
Right.
Big Mama was holding them down, and Big Mama passed, and nobody picked up the torch after Big Mama, and you no longer now knew who your cousins and shit were.
That's crazy.
So I feel like at 12 to the teenage years, they should know who
your other brothers and sisters is,
who their brothers and sisters are, so they don't run into that.
And my family has never had a family reunion. Like my mama's family, never. Mm-hmm. Now my Uncle Mike, his wife, who I love dearly, shout out to my Aunt Ellen. She married into our family, but when he married her family, I would be at all their family reunions. So all her family look at me like a cousin, and I would go to their family reunion and see how that was, and that was dope. I don't know, but most of my family is in Dallas. It's a lot of them in Dallas, so it's only a few of us in California. I was the last. Even my older brother was born in Dallas, so it's only a couple of us kids who was born in California. But I don't know why we never even did the family reunion type thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that could be dangerous.
I'll start putting one together for my family because we got a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids in our family now.
Right.
And it's crazy. My mom only have work like shitload of us now. So I have to start putting that together because I got a few kids and my brother got a few kids and sisters, kids got kids now.
Yeah.
They need to know. Like, nigga, that's your cousin, you can't date her. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's your Uncle Leon's daughter.
Right. For real though.
So, you know,
it's crazy that our community has to do that kind of shit. And it's really only our community that has to do that kind of shit. But you don't want your son running into your daughter.
Right.
That shit's crazy, bro. Speaking of motherfuckers having babies, though, somebody that I love that has a lot of, well, not a lot. She has 3 baby daddies. And it never even dawned on me or made me look at her differently. The fact that she has 3 baby daddies. And she was on the Breakfast Club and talking to Charlamagne, and he made a point about it. Like, people don't look at you like they look at other women who have 3 baby daddies. And I'm talking about the lovely Miss Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Let's peep what she had to say about having 3 different baby daddies and what it means for women in that position.
One thing we talk about with you, and I love it, like you've never allowed yourself to be labeled. Like even when it comes to men, right? Mm-hmm. So people always talk about your baby fathers, but you like they can't ever label you anything. Like they don't do that with other women. Other women they'll put labels on.
Oh, yes, lucky. Born on the right day, you know, I don't know. I think if you're transparent, people shouldn't do that, should they? Yeah, I didn't know anything. I didn't know. No one would expect to have 3 baby daddies. Who plans that? Mm-hmm. But when those things start to happen, you don't stop living. You continue to grow and live and learn and make the best out of those situations and things. Who would want to do that? You know, in this judgmental society.
Mm-hmm. You just fucked me up because I thought Erykah Badu planned it.
You did?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I planned
it. I thought you.
Some part of me.
It's got to be, right? Yeah.
No. Let's be transparent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for my sisters out there,
mm-hmm.
We fall in love. You know, love is a chemical thing. We fall in love. Really, I think God make us fall in love just long enough to get pregnant, so that we could go ahead and procreate, keep the race going, and then that dies down, and then everything else is on you. Mm-hmm. Depending on your culture, next step is marriage, or the next step is another mate. The next step is whatever. In our culture, the next step is supposed to be marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't fit everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't fit me, you know. And marriage is in this country a culture. It's a culture. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to do a certain thing. So because we're all individual beings, everybody does not have relationship skills.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does not know how to be a mate, you know.
And
we try, you know, but we're not taught that. That's something that we're not taught how to do. It's a whole culture built around it, but we don't even know how to do it.
So, boss, are you looking at the love of my life like a little thotty now, or what?
I always differently.
Wait,
she always.
I
just looked at her. She just gave me different vibes about her more. She was like the lion. She was like the real lioness type of motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she's gonna go get the biggest lion.
Assertive.
He's not the. She's gonna go start over and find a bigger one than that one.
Aggressive.
That's just how that vibe. She gave me that vibe, and there ain't nothing wrong. That's why I try to tell women.
Yeah, every woman can't do that though.
Women can't do that with
in like, that manner.
Everybody can't do that. They don't have that in them. It's just certain women do. It's a lot of women in the world that got that lioness shit in them,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of don't have none of it.
All right, so what about the regular women who aren't of superstar status nature to where they can go from actor to musician to, and that kind of happens like that? Because when you're kind of rich, most stars and shit we see, the huge, they all have 4 or 5 divorces and 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? What about when it's on the regular level of the girl across the street, Tamika, who has 3 baby daddies? Do we look at them differently? Have we been cruel?
I don't think. I think we have, because the way we set up, society sets this shit up. The way it's set up, it's like you look down on a woman that have all these baby daddies, right? And oh, she's this or she's that, and it's a crazy thing. But a man like myself could have 6 baby mamas,
right?
And some women are gonna judge that, like, bitch, that nigga got 6 baby mamas.
That's crazy, because I just seen a nigga with 15 kids.
Right? That's how they gonna judge it that way. But it's open, and I told you this before we talked. Mm-hmm. We're so westernized that we think it's wrong. Everything is wrong. No, that's not how we're supposed to be, because that's not how it's supposed to be. This is that. That is this. If you go back in time, bro, and look at how shit was, families had 10 kids, 11 kids.
Mm-hmm.
The mama had 14 kids. Daddy may have had 20 kids.
All over town.
What not bad thing?
Right.
Handling his business. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Now we so fucking, everything is textbook right in people's eyes. I'm like, man, I think we need to get out of the box. If we start jumping out the box and creating your own situation to where you're okay, and women need to be okay and be like, yeah, nigga, shit, I got 4 baby daddies, and
right.
I'm proud of all of them niggas.
Right.
Because they and did what they came to do. We didn't work out, but I helped them plant. I let them plant their seed, so now we can find these kids to grow and be better and do better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, be cool with that shit. I'm cool with it. I don't give.
Melissa Walker says they didn't have birth control back then. Charlie Baltimore says, man, 3 baby daddies, and they were long relationships.
That's all. Birth control was just to kill the black community. That's all.
SAMC J says, I got 6 girls, 5 boys, all different baby mamas except for my last one, which is my wife. I have 3 with her. So what's that? 6 girls, 5 boys. Oh, you got 11. So out of the 11, what's that? 8?
8.
Boom. And then 3 with one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No baby mama.
Well, you've been throwing that motherfucker party, huh? No baby mama drama. You winning though. Shout out to your baby mamas. Shout out to your baby mamas.
You're supposed to be able to. That's what we were here to do, man. We're here to procreate, man. Plant your seed. Come on, man. He gave you that to plant your seed. And sometimes you plant your seed in the wrong fertilizer. It happens. It happens. That don't mean you stop or she stops being who she is, or the fertilizer for the next seed to be fertilized. Keep doing you, queen. Shit. Stop letting these motherfuckers tell y'all what y'all can't do and what y'all shouldn't be doing, and putting a jacket or a label on you about who you are and what you got going on. Do you?
So it's cool having 3 baby daddies.
It's cool to have 5 baby daddies.
God damn it. Would you date a woman with 5 baby daddies?
I have.
Damn.
My baby mama got 5 baby daddies.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Really?
Yeah.
You learn something every day. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Come on, little Arthur mama got 1, 2, 3, and me 4. Toy got 1, 2, 3.
Damn, you
4.
just said their names. Don't do it if you're gonna be shamed. Don't do it. Don't do it if you're gonna be shamed.
That's my like shit. Don't shame yourself. You did it. You know what you was doing.
I've been a little judgy in my life. I can't lie. I got like a 2 limit. After 2, I be like, nah. Because I start to thinking like, why did nobody stay? Nobody stayed.
Because they wasn't meant to stay, bro.
I understand that.
Stay.
I understand that, but sometimes you don't think it could be something wrong with the person? Or no?
Huh?
I said sometimes you don't think it could possibly be something wrong with the person.
It could be. It could be something wrong with that person. It could be something wrong with you. Because something that don't fit for you, you don't want to stay there. And something you see about her makes you not want to stay there. And it could be something about her.
What about the other 3 guys, though?
Right. That's what I said. It could be something about her that keeps men from staying around. There's possibilities for all of it. We don't know. I don't know.
Shout out to KT in the building. She said, let me crack this Deuce and tune on in. You heard me? Yeah, I don't know either. But you grow and you mature. But I can admit that that's kind of the way I always moved. Like, okay, you had 1 too many. I don't want to figure out what it was that was running niggas off. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I passed on the person I needed to really be with. I don't know.
And that's what I was just like. Sometimes it takes you to mold that person or help mold that person, because you can't mold anybody. You can help mold that person and being the person that she's trying to be, because they need help, bro. Women,
I understand that.
And men need women to help.
So but the thing always for me was, right, it's just when you get that person, you get them, the children, right?
Mm-hmm.
The children still have fathers who still have some, if they're allowed to say so, or it's bad enough to have the drama with one nigga who's mad you're around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having that energy from 2 separate niggas. Right. Then imagine having that energy from 3 separate niggas. That's always what kind of moved me around. Because for the most part in my life, what I've seen, black people really don't ever split amicably. Is that the word? All our breakups are usually ugly as fuck. Mm-hmm. Most of them, right? So it's always some bullshit, whether it's her saying he was a dog ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga. Like, rarely in our community do 2 people say, you know what, this shit just ain't working. We not seeing eye to eye. I'm not feeling this. And even if the guy comes to the girl and says, you know what, I'm not really feeling this no more. It turns into, bitch ass nigga, why? Who you fucking with? It can't ever just be, this ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they never really end smoothly. So the transition into co-parenting is always a little bumpy when a nigga like me come around. I get the turbulence.
Right.
So it's not me really avoiding just, oh, you have 3 niggas, 3 baby daddies. I'm trying to avoid that extra turbulent shit. You know what I'm saying? It's already one nigga saying, oh, you don't do this and don't have this going on around my, and then it's another nigga and then another nigga. I don't know. Am I thinking too far ahead?
Yeah, because let me say this to you. Most men a lot of men, when they leave that chick, most men don't even come fuck with them kids.
God damn.
Let's, if they relationship, and even if they wasn't a long term relationship, like you said, it's split in turmoil, right?
They don't fuck with the kids, or they still got some shit going on to where he ain't really allowed to fuck with the kids, or he don't really want to fuck with the kids because it's well, nigga, you won't do this. Oh, you ain't got the money for this, nigga. No, you can't pick him up this weekend, because that's the shit I encounter.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They gotta go through the hoops, and so niggas be like, well, I ain't going through them fucking hoops with this bitch. Hey man, my daughter wanna do or my son wanna do, you call me and I ain't. So you're not gonna never have to deal with that type of shit. Like a lot of people don't deal with that type of shit. You know what I mean? It be some because they're still emotionally tied to their baby mama because they really want back in with their baby mama. Shit just wasn't working. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you dealing with this baby daddy or this baby daddy, most of the time you're not going to be dealing with 3 baby daddies because 2 of them niggas is just not around at all. Like my mama's coming to get her grandma coming to get him to go over her daddy house type of shit. You know what I mean? It's never like this nigga's coming over here because he probably got other shit going on and don't even want to see this bitch because it's like toxic. You know what I mean? But the nigga that you deal with is because he's still emotionally tied to that woman. You know what I mean? So he's trying to do everything he can to keep an argument going on with that girl or da 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 da. Man, I never dealt with that. I never dealt with it. I opened the door to them niggas. I always said every woman I dealt with that had kids before me or hey, check this out. Where the baby daddy at? Oh, he come over here? Well, when he comes, we're sitting down. We're gonna have a conversation. Say, my brother, as long as I'm in this house, you have a right to walk through this door when you want. You have kids in this house.
And that goes
vice versa.
That works, but if you come in and then realize it's all this shit, they have a war going on.
It doesn't matter if we're dealing with each other. The war is no longer yours. The war is ours. And what I'm trying to do is stop the war.
Yeah, I'm not fighting 3 fucking wars, bro.
Feel me? I don't want. But if like the woman say that we don't even have to go. You don't have to go to war no more, sweetie.
No, yeah, I like you enough to fight 1 war, maybe. I can't see myself fighting 3 wars though. 3 wars.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships where when I came into the relationship, the girl was not allowing the guy to see his child because she felt he didn't do anything.
Right.
I rectified that and allowed the guy to see his kid. You know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships where the guy didn't want to see his kid as long as I was there. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'll leave when you want to do that, but do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking that out on your kid. It just be a whole bunch of shit going on. So maybe I need to mature a little more. This nigga's 42 talking about maturing some more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
SAMCJ says, yes, it took me till I was 35 to realize I was in the wrong fertilizer, my brother. That was in reference to you saying a lot of people are in the wrong fertilizer planting their seeds. And then even when Erykah Badu was talking, she was saying maybe God just allows you to find that person, fall in love long enough to create, and then you're supposed to be on to your next phase or your next person. So that was beautiful and shit. I wish she'd choose me to be the 4th baby daddy. Miss Badu. If you want to get Brat 48 Badu, I don't know how old you is. The Brat 48, we got time to make us one, baby. We got time to make us one. DeQuincy Lee says, ain't no way in hell I'll have that many kids with different baby mamas. And no, I would not dare no one with that. Oh, date. I wouldn't date no one with that many kids or baby daddies? Hell no. The Quincy Lee is not fucking with it. Is not fucking with it. Charlie Baltimore says, I left too except the last. We were not meant at all. Was it smooth, Charlie, though, when you left the relationships? Was it smooth leaving, or did you have to sneak out in the middle of the night and leave niggas? You know what I'm saying? Was it arguments after that about you leaving? Okay, maybe she explains here. Charlie Baltimore says, my baby fathers ain't bothering nobody. They live their life. Ain't problems when ain't no getting back together. I feel that shit. Everybody don't move the same. And then those instances, too, I was younger. So it might be just when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I need to try it again. Ladies with 3 baby daddies hit my line. Let's give it another try.
We all stuck in our ways. Uh-oh.
Charlie says, rest in peace to my daughter's father, a real dude. Wasn't the type. Salute to him. Rest in peace, my brother. Child Love says, bullshit. What's bullshit, Child Love? 818-220-8469. Y'all can call in and tell us about just baby daddy shit, multiple baby daddy shit, the transition of baby daddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Boss seems to have the right idea. I kind of need to maybe curb my enthusiasm a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
They'd be good women. Just because they got 3 or 4 baby daddies don't make them not good women. They just went through some shit with men that wasn't meant for them. That's it. That's just how it is.
The kids be having personality issues and shit too, though. I be wanting to fuck with all them motherfuckers. You feel me? The kids, they ain't just the goddamn. Some of the kids be fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Some of the kids be tripping. These little niggas is shooting motherfuckers now. You feel me? Charlie says the first was bad. Second, I snuck out. Third, he left. And I'm glad because it was terrible. Nigga got on out of there on your ass. What were you doing, Charlie? 818-220-8469.
Nigga out.
So 5 was your highest, boss?
Yeah, 5.
I think I have a two baby daddy limit. Even though one of them I had before has 3 baby daddies now. Vladimir Jones with the 200. Okay.
4 baby mama drama. I mean, baby daddies and all that shit right now. I'm too old for that shit. So.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that. I just want to be peaceful and shit. Bitch can have no baby daddies, and if it's drama, I'm the fuck away from you. I need peace, boss. I need peace.
That's it. I told these youngsters, hey, check this out. It's fun getting old. Remember that, fellas. It is fun getting old. You think you're having fun in the streets, and you think you're having fun in your teens and 20s, it's fun getting old. Trust me.
That's what's up. You had brought Janet Jackson up a few episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, Anywhere had been stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? Went on YouTube to try to play it and found a up and coming singer who did her rendition of the hit. Let's check it out.
In the thunder and rain, you stare into my eyes. I can feel your hand moving up my thighs, scrawled around my waist, wall against my face. I can feel your lips. I don't wanna stop just because people walking by watching us. I don't give a damn what they think. I want you now. I don't wanna stop just because it feels so good inside of my love. I'm not gonna stop, no, no, no. I want you. All I wanna say is anytime. In the thunder and rain.
Vladimir Jones, 200 piece. Followed by a 100 piece and Charlie Baltimore with 500 stars. Donations rule the nation. The Cash App is on the screen. The stars at the bottom. I need everybody watching to just share the live. That don't cost y'all nothing. You heard me? That don't cost y'all nothing. What'd you think of her rendition, boss? You wasn't fucking with that?
All right.
I don't want to die just because.
People need to really stop.
You feel so good inside of my... I think she making a lot of goddamn money on her TikTok and shit though. I think she probably made that first initial video, and once it went viral and she realized she could make some money, I think she just keeps doing them. I think people keep just sending her songs to do, and she's making her money. So shout out to her. She's a good sport because motherfuckers be killing her ass in the comments. Chloe says she sound worse than the girl claiming to be the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah. She does.
That's it, correct.
She does sound crazier than her. Pamela Lilly says you always want to make our ears bleed. If I gotta see it, y'all gotta see it. Fuck it. If I gotta see it, y'all gotta see it. Money Boss, Lil Boosie.
No shit.
One of my favorite artists. He's constantly been at this war with social media. He's been canceled several times, had his Instagram taken several times, over what they call homophobic sentiments. Recently, Lil Boosie went back and forth with Gabrielle Union, insisting that they should have made their son, who's now a daughter, wait to decide on changing his gender, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He doesn't really care for Dwayne Wade, based upon the fact that he believes Dwayne Wade should have been a man, stood up and made that boy wait to figure out who he was or tried to show him another way, whatever. He went on Mike Tyson's show. Mike Tyson, who also has a lesbian daughter, he was confronted by Mike and the daughter on the show about it, some of his comments and things. But recently, his own daughter, who goes by the name of Poison Ivy, I believe that's her name, which is a female rap artist, came out and says that she too is gay, which shocked the world. Lil Boosie says he was kind of looking into it. He kind of had some clues, but wasn't sure. But now everybody's looking at him like, nigga, you do all of this shit and your daughter's gay. Let's check some of this out.
Did you know about this before she made it public or not really?
Nah, I didn't. Like, she used to be with a boy I thought she was dating who used to come to the house, but I don't think that was her boyfriend now. You know, I think that was just like a friend or something. But our family is a real Southern Baptist family. So I got a respect for her family and everything for what she does. You know, so her coming out at this age that's the time you that's when you know what you want.
How old is she?
Finna be 22.
Okay.
That's what you know what you want. You know, and even though it won't be accepted as far as, because I don't want nobody in my other family to think it's okay. But what she does, we're gonna love her to death. We're gonna love her, you know, we're gonna love her to death. But at the same time, it's our family, it's never been that way. You know, it's never been accepted. It's never, our preacher, grandfather, grandmother, preacher, but at the same time, she grown. She can do what the hell she want.
Yeah.
She can do what the hell she wants. She old enough to know what she.
Before we even break that down, DeQuincy Lee with 500 stars. Katasha Shrubs with 500 stars. I think I seen somebody else. Charlie with the Good Friday, y'all, and 500 stars also. Donations rule the nation. The Cash App is on the screen. Share the live for us if you haven't done that. Boss, how you think Boosie feeling right now?
He's feeling like that was a slap in the fucking face. Damn it, no, she didn't do that. He feeling like, motherfucker, out of all things you could have done, and you did hear the shit I've been saying, you did this. He's feeling like a damn dookie in a toilet that's about to get like, Lord, why?
Child Love says he's going in circles. I think he had to because he really couldn't say what he wanted to say because he'd be shadow banned again. You know what I'm saying? He stood on the fact of the age shit, and that's where I stand with him on. I believe that, okay, whatever you are, you will wait till you're 18 years old to say so. Or you can say it, but I'm not going to fully embrace it until I know, or it could even be 16 could be the age, depending on how mature of a child you have. But I believe you have to give that child some time to develop, because I think if you nurture whatever they're showing you at maybe 6, maybe he's showing you signs of it at 6. If you nurture it, it's gonna turn into just that. I believe you should allow them to get grown to do so. How you feel about that, boss?
I believe that too. Now, but this is also, like I said.
Hold on, let me merge. Caller, you're on the line with the Secret Menu Podcast. Who's calling?
Q-Ball.
Q-Ball! All right, hold on, Q-Ball, real quick. You saying what, boss?
Kids are sponges. So they pick up whatever they see.
Mm-hmm.
And as it up, it continues. If you don't correct, it will continue. And people allow them to keep going. At a certain age, a kid is going to know exactly what they like. You know? That's the part of it that I feel like, give a kid a chance.
Right.
Let them understand what's going on, but don't just because at 10 he says I want to be a girl because you're saying it's okay to be a girl. Then that's happening. I don't think that's cool. I think let these kids grow up and then let them, as they start getting older, decide what they want to do.
Real talk. Q-Ball, you called in, man. What's happening? What's on your mind, Jack?
I don't know, man. You tell me what the topic is, man. I'll chime in with you.
How do you think Lil Boosie feels about his daughter coming out after he did so much against Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, allowing their child to freely be a girl?
From what we deal with in the South, as what he gonna think about it, it's gonna be a slap in the face. But all of a sudden, he gonna get hell of publicity for it. But he gonna look out for his daughter no matter what.
And that's what I believe. I believe he said he gonna love her to death.
He gonna take it.
I don't think that he's gonna allow her to be all at the Christmas functions and shit cuddled up though. It just seems like he held back.
It's gonna take a while.
He held back.
It's gonna take a while.
But boss, this one's for you.
Time.
I'm gonna give you this one right here. Melissa Walker says, "I knew I liked boys when I was 13. Why is it you're confused if you like the same? Why is it you're confused if you like the same sex, but nothing is said when you like the opposite sex?"
Because
hold on, that's for boss. That's for boss. Okay. Hold on.
Here it goes. Nobody is saying you're confused because you like the same sex at 13. He wasn't 13. See, if we're talking about this situation, this kid wasn't 13 when he came out wanting to be a girl. So at 13, that's what I said. As a teen, yes, you understand. You're getting to that point where you understand. Oh, I like guys. Oh, I like girls. Or I'm a guy that like guys. I'm a girl that like girls. You're at an age where you know. you're starting to know because you may not know still. You're still young. You're still developing. But at an age, you can develop. That little kid was like 7,
Right.
8. That was terrible. No way possible that should have went on like that.
And us growing up, Melissa, I don't know your religion, but us growing up, how we grew up, whether Christian, Baptist, Muslim, we just kind of grew up that way, believing in what kind of was written. Not to say any of it is right or anybody's religion is the right one or whatever. Everybody's entitled to be who they want to be. Just saying that a man and a woman can make a baby. A man and a man can't, a man and a woman can't. So it's kind of the natural order of things. Even if you take cows or chickens, they're usually mated. I'm sure there's a gay chicken somewhere. I don't know. But as far as we know, throughout nature, one goes with the other. One goes with the other. And some people actually believe that it's a mental illness if you think the other way. I'm not going to say I believe that, but there are people who say that have the theory of that. We're just saying if you have to be 21 to smoke now and 18 to fucking drive? How old you got to be to drive now?
18.
16. Okay. We just believe there should be a certain age limit before you allow your child to just say, this is what I want to be. Because my son can also say at 13 he wants to be a Crip. I don't got to let him be a Crip or a gangbanger or carry a gun and say he from the hood either. You know what I'm saying? So where does the parenting line stop? If whatever your kid says at 8 has to be what it is, then the little nigga could walk in the house and just say, fuck it, I'm going to be a rapper at 8. And I ain't going to school. Fuck, I'm never going to go to school. I'm not finishing school. I know I'm going to make it as a rapper. And he might one day. But you going to beat his ass and make his ass go to school until he's at an age where he's able to pay for studio time on his own. I don't know.
Right. My son,
go ahead.
My son is 19, and he got his own job, but I still will whoop his ass if he get out of line. And that's me because that's the way I was raised.
Right.
Once you move out of your your parents' house, and you got your own job, you taking care of your own, you grown, you considered. Like my son be saying the F word, and I don't play that in my house. I tell him, hey, watch your mouth.
Right.
You can't say that around me. Like that's disrespectful. But I didn't say it around my parents.
The 4-letter F word or the
fuck. You can't say fuck.
Okay.
Like don't
You
fuck.
gonna say it on here though.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good. We do all that here. We do all that here. This is a safe haven for cussers.
Well, goddamn, man.
We're cussers over here. Safe haven.
It's how you raise them. Like I try to raise them to be respectful.
Boss Melissa Walker says, don't get me wrong, I would not let my boys do girl things when they were little kids. I hate to say I am lucky they like girls because I would love them either way, but I am happy that they like girls.
I'm just at the point where it's all mental health. And people can say, people can say, no, it's not. It's mental health. Because if your kid walked in your house on all 4 legs, on his knees and hands, and said, Dad, I'm no longer Arthur. I'm Dog McGruff. I'm going to slap the shit out this. I'm going to slap the dog shit out of him.
Hey, boss, I'm going to be in the cell next to you.
You're not a dog. You're not.
Right.
So we're these kids that in their head, because they thinking whatever the fuck they want to think, that's who they are. No. You're not. That's right. Whatever fucking TV show that you got stuck on and you seen, and now you want that in real life for you, that's not what it is.
Right. And I think the Instagram, the TikToks, the TV is influencing these kids early on. And that's why I say you can't nurture it. If you nurture it, then you're kind of pushing them a certain way. Just let it be what is. Let's see how it play out. Is what I would do. I wouldn't disown my child if that's the route they wanted to go. But I'm not gonna nurture it. I'm not nurturing it young.
I wouldn't disown him, but it'll be to the simple fact, like I mean, you can't bring that motherfucker to no family function.
God damn, you're not letting him bring their girlfriend to this? I got a partner who has a gay daughter, and he felt the same way. And I'm like, nah, bro. Once she was 18, I'm like, you gotta let her bring her girlfriend around because that's who she with, or you're gonna create a divide between you and your daughter. But I'm not nurturing it in a child.
I'm not finna condone it.
You like Lil Boosie. You ain't fucking with it. They can't come to the goddamn
I ain't condoning it,
Thanksgiving.
man. You know
so if you had a gay son, DeQuincy, he's 23 years old. Him and his boyfriend are not welcome at Thanksgiving.
Nope. My son
goddamn.
Is but he's not coming. He's not coming. I say send the flood. He's not coming. I'm sorry. It's going to take me a long time to stomach that. I'd rather drink a whole gallon of gin and pass out.
God damn, a whole gallon of gin. So is it more about you than it is their happiness?
Yep. Plain and simple.
God damn it, he says yes. He's standing on it. Money Boss. I gave him a gay son. I'm giving you a gay daughter right now. 22 years old. You kind of always knew, sort of, kind of, but you didn't nurture it. 22 years old, though, she says, Dad, I'll be down there for Christmas. I'm bringing my girlfriend. Is her girlfriend invited to the... Well, you don't even fucking do Christmas, God damn it. What are you doing? What are we having? You're doing something. You're doing something, boss. Boss don't fuck with holidays. But he's having some type of dinner. Cousin Jeff is making the chicken chili beans. We're having some kind of shit, boss. Is your 22-year-old lesbian daughter okay to bring her girlfriend?
No.
Damn.
I have grandkids that's gonna be around. Kids, I got young babies. No, fuck no. Can I give you my daughter? One of my daughters thought she was gay.
Wait, she thought?
Yes, thought. That's what I said. But she was in high. She was my point. She was in high school liking girls. Oh, Dad, that's my girlfriend. My girlfriend. This is a girlfriend. I said, when you get a whiff of dick, she's out.
God damn it. Not a whiff.
A whiff of dick. My daughter's like, no, like girl. I said, when you get a whiff of dick, that shit's gonna change. My daughter got a whiff of dick, and that shit changed.
Damn it, man. Q Ball, we appreciate you tapping in, player. Anything else you want to say before you get out of here?
I always bet on black.
Always bet on black.
Hey, we gotta get that pool game.
Yeah, when I get out there, we're gonna go shoot some pool. I'm gonna kick your ass. Boss is pretty. Boss is pretty good too.
You think so?
Yeah, Boss is pretty good. He shoot a little pool.
Man, you can meet me on Sharp. You can meet me on Sharp Willow tomorrow.
I seen you say something about dominoes. Boss is pretty good at those too.
What? Man, y'all ain't ready, man.
We'll
y'all
see.
ain't ready.
I'll be that way soon.
Ready.
I'll be that way soon.
Let's get it. Hey, Jasper be talking that shit to my he been good at domino.
Jasper pretty good. He pretty good. Y'all play?
That nigga ain't good.
He pretty good.
Nigga get lucky.
Okay.
He
even fun.
I'm gonna tear his ass up.
He plays for. He don't play. He tries not full game. He likes to figure out how not to full game.
See? No, we're not doing that. We're getting rules up top, straight up, hands up.
What you mean he tries to not play a full game though? How you do that?
Like
he tried to skunk you? 50-0?
No, he tries to find a way to give a railroad. If he don't have 5 dominoes that match kind of thing, it's hard for him to play it. He's looking for they got a match for him to get a railroad a way out. Say you got your hand and you got 7 dominoes and nothing match, oh, you'll whoop his ass all day because he can't think to put.
Okay.
You can't count that
Three
high.
steps ahead. You stupid. We appreciate you tapping in, though, bro.
But so bad.
Yes, sir.
But he when he gets that railroad, your ass in trouble because he's more than the motherfucker.
Bing.
Okay, get that off. Yeah, but I mean, shit, man.
Damn, y'all ain't letting y'all kids come to the cookout, man. I feel it though.
That's
what Boosie said. Boosie said the same shit. He was like, I don't want my other kids to think that's all right.
Right.
I feel it.
You don't want it around. If that's what you want to do, fine. But I got other kids. I don't want them to see that shit and thinking I'm okay with you doing that shit around me. Nah, take that shit.
Damn it, man. I believe this next clip was Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, I'm positive it was Inglewood, California, on La Brea. This shit looked like something out of a movie. Niggas box a car in, go into the car and get a bag, $500,000 worth of diamonds. Take a look.
This wild, nigga. Look at this wild shit. He robbed his bag. Wow. He robbed his bag and took off. Wow. He robbed that dude, took the bag and ran off.
I'm gonna let it play.
Yo, that was crazy. This wild, nigga. Look at this wild shit. He robbed his bag. Wow. He robbed his bag and took off.
Shit, boss. Is the streets getting that crazy, or do you think that was like an Armenian jeweler, or do you think that was niggas?
It was already set up, bro. That was a whole setup.
Insurance scam.
It was an insurance scam. I would say, hey, they robbed me. That motherfucker sat in the car like, okay. Somebody's filming it. Somebody's watching.
You don't think maybe the first dude had the blower on him, though?
Man, listen. The way they pinned that car in there, he ain't trying to get away. Nothing. Look at him. He just sitting that motherfucker.
But see, the first is he can't move the car, though. You see they got him jammed in there.
But listen, you're going to try to put your car in reverse regardless if I'm jammed in.
Look at the back car, bro. Look at the back car. It's over. And then if the first nigga hits you in the head with the gun, threatens to blow your shit all over the guy.
He robbed that dude, took the bag and ran off.
And look at, he ain't trying to chase him. He ain't with nothing. He got an habit like him. For real. You ain't trying to chase a nigga down about your money?
If they had the gun and you don't have one, what can you do?
Had a gun. I'm still gonna chase you down. Call the police. This is what's going on.
So you think the whole shit was? So do you think it was an insurance scam, or you think it was just some elaborate niggas who caught a lick, or what?
Insurance scam.
He was in on it,
bro. How would you know I got $500,000 worth of diamonds on me?
Could have been watching the nigga. That's why I said you could have watched this motherfucker every day. But it could have been, it was a backpack, so yeah. Because the nigga jumped through the whole back seat and came out with a whole backpack. So I'm assuming the backpack was the jewelry. But what if the backpack wasn't the jewelry was around his neck? What if he had $500K on his neck?
That would be different because they would have grabbed him out the car and pulled it off his neck.
You don't have to yank a whole body out the car if I can reach in the window and snatch it off your neck.
Not pull it. If it's $500,000, what you still how thick my neck, my chain is?
Yeah.
My chain, 100,000.
Okay, but diamonds. It said diamonds. It says diamonds. Well, I don't think I had it at the top. Is it at the top? Well, it says diamonds. It's $500,000 in diamonds. So either they're in that bag or they want one on a chain. It's diamonds, though. A little insurance scam going, fam. A little insurance scam. Star Jones says an inside job. DeQuincy Lee says insurance for real. Nobody's believing that. DeQuincy Lee says them some niggas, them some real niggas.
Think about it. You're gonna chase a motherfucker down, regardless if he put a blower on you. Oh, this nigga didn't use the blower. He didn't use this motherfucker. I'm chasing you, nigga. We supposed to be through the street. I'm chasing this nigga down.
Damn.
$500,000, $500 million. Yeah, nigga, I'm chasing you down in the street. But if I got insurance, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna tell insurance it was more than 500,000. Insurance is already gonna cover this shit.
So maybe it was 200,000, and he says it was 500,000. But you have to have $500,000 of insurance to say it was 500,000, right?
You only have to have your insurance card. I mean, not your insurance card, but your appraisal on what that shit was worth, and that you had it. And your appraisal tells you that you had it.
Okay. Right? But it has to be appraised at 500,000 in order to get 500,000, right?
No, it has to be. That's what the appraisal has to say. It could say $1 million. It could say $2 million. It could say whatever. What's the appraisal? Whatever they appraise it for. So you can get the very top dollar of it. Or let's say you go get another fucking chain, or whatever the fuck it is.
All right, the last and final clip. It's tragic. The end of it is kind of funny. I shouldn't be laughing at this shit, but drunk driver crashes into an off-duty police officer. He kills the officer and tries to flee from the scene.
Think you're gonna leave. You kill somebody, you mother. You kill somebody. Stay right there. You stay right there, mother. You see what you did?
I will laugh, but I won't laugh because somebody lost their life in that instance. Don't drink and drive, folks, is all I can say. His life is... What's that?
Good fucking Samaritan.
Damn, he was supposed to just let the nigga get away?
No. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, take good Samaritans sticking their nose in something that they ain't got no business sticking their nose into. Because what if that motherfucker that you just went and chased down turned around and stabbed the shit out of you?
Could have happened. Could have happened.
I mean,
but if it was somebody in your family, right, that a drunk driver just crashed into, and people stood around and watched the person driving the car flee the scene,
that ain't their job to stop it.
You wouldn't feel some kind of way that motherfuckers was standing there filming and nobody grabbed the nigga?
It ain't your job to stop them because I don't want you to get hurt in the process.
Damn.
I'm going to tell you a story. This happened. Motherfucker was getting chased by the police. Right? Boom. Some people see the car. They getting chased. They see the car, right? Boom. The motherfucker get away from the police, but the car that's following him still get up on him and block him in. Right?
Right.
He runs up to the car. The nigga opened the door. As soon as he opened the door, 3 shots come out that motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. Good Samaritan dead. Damn. I'm watching this. Oh, I'm watching this shit. Not this ain't a story I've seen. I'm watching this shit.
Damn.
Stop being a good Samaritan. That ain't your job. Take his license plate number. Let him go on about it. Don't get yourself involved.
I feel it. If a drunk driver hit my mama or somebody, I hope a motherfucker grab a motherfucker. You feel me? Especially the fact that I'm way the fuck where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I hate a good Samaritan at a certain extent, but that shit was crazy. Broad daylight, pissy drunk, motherfucker can barely even try to escape. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
See him run? Did you see his run? What was he
The
running?
run was horrible. My nigga
How the
run was
fuck did he-
horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd want a motherfucker to tackle him.
That nigga was running nowhere.
He was running how we run in our dreams.
He wasn't.
You know how in your dreams you can't really run fast? This nigga ran like he was in a dream. He couldn't lift them motherfucking legs up. This goofy, man. But he done though. He took somebody's life and his life over to it.
He wasn't going nowhere.
Kill somebody, you mother.
Well, who knows? The way this
You
shit
kill
goes,
somebody.
ain't no telling.
Stay right there.
Type of
You stay right there, mother.
He might have a squeaky
You see
clean
what you
line.
did?
Record. Never did nothing before. If he was black, we know it'd be over, but we don't know what it's gonna be. That's kind of fucked up. We don't know what it's gonna be. That's pretty janky though.
Hitler man.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be though. Random picture of Madonna and rapper Ab Soul has surfaced on the internet. It's Etna season. Etna season is the reason. Ab Soul has knocked Madonna, nigga. How old is Madonna, boss?
Madonna is 65 years old.
65 years old. Shout out to Madonna. She is officially an Etna. Etna. How old is Ab Soul?
36.
36 and 60 what?
64.
Is that a major flex on behalf of Ab Soul?
No, because she said she's not dating him.
Nigga, you said they was together earlier. I said.
I did that. But when
take this bitch off the screen.
was dating a 20-year-old. That was her last relationship with a 23-year-old motherfucker.
That's what I said. I had seen a picture with her and another nigga. See, I said that when we was talking before. I wouldn't even put these motherfuckers on the screen. I wouldn't even put them on the goddamn screen. Katasha says Madonna is 700 years old. That bitch is a vampire. She's a vampire, man.
Donna looks like she
on good dope. All right, boss. I think it's time to ask Dr. Real. I need all y'all in the audience to feel free to send us relationship questions, scenarios, etc. You know what I'm saying? Let me find this shit. I was unprepared. Let me find this. Let me find what I had for you today, boss. You ready?
Madonna is still a virgin. Yeah, okay.
Are you ready, nigga? You ready, Dr. Real? You got to switch into Dr. Real now, man. You're a psychiatrist now. You ready?
Okay.
All right. The writer says, hey, guys, what's up? Love the show. I came to a light in the turning lane. When I look over, I'm pretty sure I saw my homegirl's husband in the passenger seat of a car being driven by his ex, who she hates. They have even had a physical fight back when they had just first got married, because she caught them together randomly when her and some coworkers went to lunch. Let me go back. I didn't close the goddamn thing. Okay, here we go. This nigga once made an uncomfortable remark about my ass being fat, which I told her about, and she said, why was I all in his space wearing what I was wearing? So, am I grimy if I don't let her know the nigga is creeping because of how she got at me last time? Would that make me a bad friend if I just said nothing? That took a cold twist at the end. That took a twist at the end.
I'm going to ask you to read that to me again because I was lost for a while.
Okay, you want me to read it over?
Yes, please.
Okay, she says okay. Okay. I came to a light in the turning lane. When I looked over, I'm pretty sure I saw my homegirl's husband in the passenger seat of a car being driven by his ex, who she hates. They even had a physical fight back when they had just first got married because she had caught them together when her and some coworkers went out to lunch. This nigga once made an uncomfortable remark about my ass being fat, which I told her about, and she said, why was I all in his space wearing what I was wearing? So, am I grimy if I don't let her know this nigga is creeping because of how she got at me last time? Would that make me a bad friend if I just said nothing?
First of all, let me get this right for y'all. Here's two things that you said to me in this little segue that you gave me. I'm pretty sure.
So, bitch, it might not have been him.
Hello. I'm pretty sure. So you're not positive, but you're pretty sure. So what if you go over there and you tell your girlfriend that you're pretty sure it was him, but I'm not 100% sure it was him? You're starting a fucking problem. So if you don't know, don't speak on something you don't know for a fact. Because you're assuming that and you're making assumptions. You shouldn't make an assumption about something like that. If you know how she is already and that's your girlfriend, you're going to know how she is. And second of all, no, it doesn't make you a bad friend. If you was him, though, it doesn't make you a bad friend. Because you have already put yourself in a situation with your friend and you've seen her reaction towards you telling her something. So therefore, you're not a bad friend. Sometimes keep your motherfucking mouth closed and be a friend that way. You don't always have to be a friend to tell somebody some shit. And you already know the reactions of how they're going to react. So, no, she's not a bad friend. And no, you wouldn't be a bad friend if you didn't say that.
If she didn't say
that. But shut your motherfucking mouth because you said, I assumed something that you're not positive of. So
okay.
Don't even speak on that.
She's probably about 80%, 90% sure if she knows who the girl was that was driving. If that's the ex that she know her homegirl had a fight with back when they first got married.
Right.
Unless this bitch has a type of niggas who look exactly the same. That was that nigga in the passenger seat, boss. That was that nigga in the passenger seat.
I'm not going to give that to her because she said the car looks like, and I think you're doing too much. You don't even know if that's the car for sure.
She didn't say nothing about the car. She didn't say nothing about the car. She said I was turning, and I'm pretty sure I saw my homegirl husband in the passenger seat
of a car
being driven by his ex, who she hates. So she identifies the ex immediately.
Immediately. So you know it's her.
Because if she's in the turning lane, the ex is the closest to her. That's why I was in the turning lane. So the ex is the closest to her. Because if she's turning, that means that they're in the lane next. So the ex is closest to her. So when she see the bitch, she look over and see the nigga. He probably, you feel me?
So you don't know.
Way to duck, my nigga. Way to duck. Way to duck.
Don't put it on me. You going to go tell that girl that, and what if it wasn't him? That's a big doubt. It wasn't him. No, babe, I ain't. Should I talk to this girl ever?
If you thought you saw my bitch in the car with the nigga that I had a fight with her, that I had a fight with about her, would you tell me?
If I thought?
You see the car.
No. I'm not telling you nothing.
You know that's that nigga car. The nigga I had the fight with has a lime green box Chevy. The car is undeniable.
Right.
It's Jamal. You know it's Jamal. When you see the car, you're like, oh, that's the nigga the homie had to fight with about his bitch. So when you look over at the nigga, you look and you think, is that my homie bitch in the...
Right.
They like change, they go.
Right.
You wouldn't say, hey, bro, I think, or hey, bro, where was your bitch today, bro?
Because that ain't my business where your bitch was. And what if you tell me, what the fuck you asking me about my bitch for? And now we got a whole fucking dilemma. Hey, nigga,
I'm going to ask you, wait a minute, why? I think I saw that bitch in the car with Jamal in the green Chevy.
And listen what happens there. I think I seen Jamal and your bitch in the car. And this what happens. You go to your bitch. Hey, bitch, the homies said they thought what you gonna say? You thought?
Nigga, if you see my bitch in your dreams cheating on me, you better call me in the morning. You better call me. The fuck?
Listen, if I seen her, I'm going to tell you.
If you thought you saw, let me know so I can further investigate. Wait a minute, the bitch was... No, it couldn't have been her because she was at the... You know what I'm saying, nigga? Let me... Fuck that. Let me know something.
I feel bad you bust her across her head and then guess what?
I ain't gonna bust her across her head till I got concrete evidence. No, I ain't gonna do none of that. But I'm saying, all right, let's break down the second part of this shit though, right? She said... What did she say? Oh, he made a comment to her about her ass being fat.
Right.
She said something to her girl about it.
Right.
Her homegirl said, why was you all in his peripheral with your ass out and that shit anyways, and that shit you got on anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Since she's not in the relationship, right? What's the percentage of this friendship lasting?
70.
Okay, that ain't bad. They just fall out all the time and then be back friends.
Each other all the time about bullshit, and then they'll leave each other alone for a while. And bitch, I'm sorry, I fuck that nigga. He was a sorry nigga. You was trying to tell me. So that friendship will last. 70% that'll last.
Katasha Shrub says, mind your business, bitch. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. DeQuincy Lee says, bitch, keep your eyes forward. Tony, Isabel Ortega say it's a lose-lose. Nobody wins when a family feuds, man. This has been the Dr. Real segment of our show. You got any other topics you want to discuss before we get into the nitty-gritty and witty-witty of the shitty and the city?
I sent you something. I don't think you got it. I seen something.
IG or text?
IG.
Is it a video or something? I can't load it. I'm going to have to load it tomorrow.
A video.
I ain't going to be able to load it because I loaded everything I have for today already.
It was really good, too.
I loaded everything.
It was crazy. This Mexican girl.
Wait, don't say it. If it's good, let us play it. Or you want to do it like this? We can do it like this. If it's good, though, we got to play it tomorrow.
Because it fit what was going on all today.
All right, fuck it. Come on, give it to us. Let's do it. Give it to us.
So this Mexican girl, she's telling a story how her dad, all of her kids are from her dad.
That's crazy. I saw that clip. I didn't clip it because it goes off, so I don't know the backstory of none of this shit. But that's crazy. So go ahead, though. She had 3 kids by her daddy, right?
Kids by her daddy. Bro, and I'm looking, I'm like, and she's like, yeah, he groomed me for this.
That shit is
I
sick.
had him 15. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of crazy deranged shit?
Yeah, that shit still made. I didn't even clip it. That shit was sick. I didn't even clip that shit. I didn't even clip it. So what do you want to know about that?
Do people? Because I've heard about it. Like I said, in the South, they got a saying. Quincy know the saying. Quincy, what's the saying, man? You know the saying.
I don't even think they do that shit in Mississippi. They daddy?
Yes, they do.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. what I'm trying to get to is this. When we talking about mental health, because this gets to my mental health shit. When I tell you people are born with this shit, this is something in you for real. You're born with it. Where do we, as a kid that was in that situation, where do they get help to even understand what happened to them? You trying to feel what I'm saying? Like your dad did this to you. Like that's even like the Marcus Weston shit.
It kind of fall into the same shit I was saying about when your child is 4 years old, 5 years old, and wants to be the opposite sex. If you groom it, this is what you believe is supposed to be from there on out. She's fucked up in the head and believes that that's what the fuck it's supposed to be from here on out because it's so many years of that being a good thing to her. Yeah. She believes that's a good, healthy relationship that those two have. You know what I'm saying? So we told people you can get help all over the place. They accept Obamacare, Medicaid, all kind of insurance. So if you needed to help, I don't think she believes that she needs any help. I think she believes that that's what the fuck she wants to do. I can't believe her sick ass still made it here.
How do kids?
A kid can't. That's what I'm saying. The kids are in the care of adults. So unless that child tells someone at school or tells a friend who tells a parent who tells someone at school, you can't. That's the word. We live in a fucked up society, bro.
Even being in a fucked up situation like that's fucked up. Dude, the kids now growing up in that, and she tells them this is your grandpa and your father.
I don't know what she's telling this motherfucker.
Here is that these kids are now really they're fucked up for good.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know.
That
anyway,
shit was crazy.
We're gonna move on. Oh, that's what it is. The Quincy Lee says, "Goose is goose, guinea is guinea. Kinfolk pussy is good as."
Oh my god! How do we get here? I saw that clip and purposely didn't cut that motherfucker up. It still found its way in here. That is crazy. That's crazy. All right, boss, fuck all that bullshit. Here goes some better bullshit. I got better bullshit for us. It's time for some hypothetical shit. In the comments, I need you guys to give us hypothetical situations, hypothetical questions, hypothetical scenarios that me and boss have to either decide A or B, left or right. Make them hard so we can't get out of this shit. This nigga killed me yesterday with some masterful bullshit is what I like to call it. Some masterful bullshit. Do you have one ready, boss?
Got one ready for you.
You got one ready for me. Let's do it.
Nope. Here we go. You have a wife. And you and your wife are having the greatest relationship ever. But you decide to go out and cheat. So you tell your wife you're going to one of your boys' house and y'all going to hang out. But instead of going to your boy's house, you go to meet your side chick to take her out of town to a concert.
Mm.
You go to the concert.
The Beyonce one.
You walk, and as you're coming down the stairs, you look to the left, and you see your wife out at the Beyonce concert.
My wife and another man?
Yes, your wife with another man.
God damn.
To see you, but you. What do you do at that moment?
she sees me or only I see her?
You the only one that sees her. What do you do at that moment when you find when you see her? What do you do?
Would I be able to make it to my seat, see the concert, and get out of there without being seen?
No.
So if I stay, I'm gonna be spotted at some point.
If you stay, you're gonna be spotted. If you leave your date inside.
I'm leaving my date. I'll tell her we gotta go. I got an emergency. We gotta go.
No. You can't go get your date. You just have to leave out.
Oh, my date already sat down?
Your date's already sat down.
I went back up top to get a little wine. Went to get her a little wine. Went to get my little side piece of little wine.
Right.
Listen to this dog ass shit. This is nigga ain't shit. I'm going to the car. I'm going to the car. I'm calling my side bitch. I say I got an emergency. I gotta go handle something. Enjoy the concert. You said I drove out of town though?
Yeah, you're out of town.
How far? Like, how the fuck did I tell her I'm going to my boy house and end up out of town? And was gonna make it back. I was gonna make it back tonight.
Listen, I don't know if you was gonna make it back. You at the boys' house. You could have it. It could be boys' night. It could be anything.
All right, I'm going out the concert. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna get caught. I'm not getting caught. I'm going out.
Right.
I'm calling my side bitch. I got some crazy shit that just happened. I gotta go wire this money so that my brother can get out of jail. I'm trying to get back before it's over, but if all else fails, meet me at the front of the pavilion. I'll be there to pick you up. I'm gonna be back in time to pick her up. Mad as fuck. I'm gonna pick her up though. I'm gonna get back, and then I'm pressing my bitch about where the fuck was you at tonight, bitch? I know you was doing something. How was the concert? She ain't gonna know how the fuck I know. That's some super dog ass shit, huh? Shout out to me for being a super dog ass nigga. That was some super dog ass shit. Then I'm confronting it's my wife. Yeah, it's my wife. You gave me a wife. Yeah, I'm confronting my wife about where the fuck she was at and who the fuck she was with, not knowing that I was there. I'm gonna make her think somebody's seen her there and let me know. I might even take a picture of her ass over there. Yeah, I might even snap a picture for proof of her. Snap a picture, I got proof, and then I get back and confront her. She'll be like, how the fuck did... Yeah, don't worry about it, bitch. I got places there. I got people everywhere. What are you doing, nigga? What are you doing?
That's a good one. Because I didn't think about when I was going to get the same questions asked to me.
Yeah, goddamn it. That's what your ass get. You always trying to hit me with this shit.
I always make...
Katasha says, ain't nobody leaving Beyonce concert with them price of them tickets. Bitch, we'll settle this at home. You got to do something. What you doing, nigga?
I think I'm going to go sit down and watch the concert. I'm going to go sit down.
And you and her just going to be looking at each other.
When we see it.
Y'all going to
see it, we're going to bump heads. Me and my wife will bump heads. And then this is what's going to happen. Who's going to make the move, though? Are you going to be cool and be like, okay, nigga, see you at home? Or I'm going to be, okay, bitch, I'll see you at home.
All right. Now that you done sat your ass down, she gets up, comes over there and say, what the fuck are you doing here and who is this? What do you say?
This is the bitch I'm cheating on you with because bitch, you in here with somebody.
Exactly. And she says, this is my gay cousin Lionel. He had tickets. You were going out with the boys. I took a ride with him. This is my gay cousin Lionel. It's over, money boss. It is over. Yeah, got your ass. It's a gay cousin Lionel.
The wives that did.
Got your ass. That nigga said he was sitting down. You was a bad motherfucker. All right, we got one. Some hypothetical shit. DeQuincy Lee says, would you rather get pulled over by a white police officer with weed smoke coming out the car, or give your baby mama your bank account code with $1 million in it so she can spend it on her new nigga? I'm going to jail for the weed easily. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail for the weed coming out the car. You going to jail, boss?
Going to jail. I got a baby mama that I'll be cool with leaving the money with, but I'm going to jail.
No, he said for her to spend with her new nigga.
I know what he said, but I'm saying I got a baby mama I'm cool with that I know wouldn't even do no shit.
You trust? No, but this is hypothetical where the bitch is she's spending it with a new nigga. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. In hypothetical world, it's whatever the person says goes. You can't. My baby mama wouldn't do that. In this world, nigga, she will. Absolutely, she will. You got another one for us?
Yes, I do.
Some hypothetical shit.
You come home from work. Had a long day at work. You come home from work. And your wife is at home all alone by herself. She comes up to you, she says, hey, there's something I want to tell you. She looks you in the face and says, your buddy just came over to the house and he asked me to suck his dick for $1 million.
What the fuck? Just...
He asked me to suck $1 million. I didn't do it. But I fucked him for $200. What?
What? What? What?
You stay with her immediately.
I'm out of there. It's over. Before you even asked the second part, I was going to say, where's the money? Where's the $1 million? I can forgive you. We're cutting him off. We're cutting him off as a friend, but we got $1 million now. We might let him come back a couple times.
So if she did,
how dumb is that? $1 million for a blowjob. You didn't take it, but you let him fuck you for $200.
Is it?
Huh?
I said her mouth is sacred.
No. Absolutely not. No. What are you doing?
Listen to this. You'll take her if she sucks his dick?
For the $1 million?
You'll take her still if she sucks?
Yes.
Sucks his dick?
He's gone, but then I thought about it and said I might need to keep him as a friend because he might sneak back over here another day. I cut him off after about $5 million. What are you doing?
I'm throwing my whole bitch away. The whole bitch, the partner, all that shit gotta go.
So what if you got there and the $1 million was on the kitchen table? What if she had?
Damn.
You lying. Because you'll say, you know what, bitch? Get him on the phone. Call him back over here and get my $1 million.
You just gonna force it on her, huh? Give me that $1 million. But she was so sacred about her mouth. She don't want her mouth on anything else. It's never been on nothing but you.
But you want his dick in your two vaginas like the girl got?
She's never sucked nobody. Yours.
She's never sucked anybody's dick but mine in her life.
Yours in her life.
It's the first time for everything. I want the $1 million. I want the $1 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. Katasha Shrub says, I'll take sucking dick for $1 million, Alex. It's $1 million. That made the whole game different. You know what I'm saying? We got one. Would you rather get dropped off with a pool of alligators or spend the night with the homeless woman who hasn't taken a bath in 25 days?
Oh, God.
That was from DeQuincy Lee, man. A pool of alligators. Oh, he slipped. I know what I'm doing. He slipped. I know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna spend the night with the homeless woman.
Exactly.
Way up.
We're just spending the night.
He
didn't say we had to do anything. We're just spending the night.
I got it. I'm like, okay, he said spending.
Yeah, he slipped.
Bitch, I got a big old way up there. I'll go way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just spending the night. Just a little spend a night.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't no money involved or none of that. You got some more or what? What you got over there?
Huh?
You got some more over there? I had a horrible research day. I found all the clips though. In the comments, drop us some hypothetical shit. Give us a scenario that me and Money Boss cannot escape without choosing either A or B, left or right. I'm finna freestyle on your ass.
Not it.
God damn.
That was Charlie horse. You heard it?
Too much champagne, not enough water.
Not enough water. That's why I'm drinking it now. No champagne, only water.
Yeah, I'm on water today. You got one?
I'm ready. Ready?
Let's do it.
If you had to sacrifice one of your favorite people in the world, to become rich and famous.
Oh my God.
But you're only going to be rich and famous for 30 days. Who would you sacrifice? And why would you sacrifice that person?
This nigga right here. Beyonce's out of here.
Beyonce.
She's gone because she's already with Jay-Z. That's the reason. She's already with Jay-Z. I can't have her. She's one of my favorite people. She has to go.
She has to go. You'll sacrifice
she has to
Beyonce
go for 30 days and you send me back to the poorhouse. That is crazy. What are you doing, man?
You're going back to the poorhouse. No.
That's crazy. What are you doing?
Damn, you gotta sacrifice a motherfucker, huh?
You thought of the shit. You always forget that you gotta answer it too, nigga.
Who would I sacrifice?
One of your favorites.
My favorite. One of my favorites is J-Lo. She got to go.
God damn. J-Lo, you're gone.
And the
J-Lo
reason why I
is
was
out.
sacrificed, she did tamper with a lot. So we can end her,
She's
all her
had enough.
tampering.
She's had enough fun. You've had enough fun.
She's had enough, so we can give it. Mm-hmm. Any more hypotheticals, people? Don't wait, don't hesitate.
I'm freestyling. We got one right here. Denise Colson says, would you rather be tied up to the bed and tickled for 30 minutes straight, nonstop, for $1 million? Or would you let a 600-pound woman bounce on your back for 30 minutes nonstop for $1 million? This 600-pound bitch always finds her way in our ship. She finds her way in here. I'm taking tickling because my fucking back is already fucked up. Tickle me, man.
I'm gonna take
tickle me, man.
ticklish.
You're not ticklish?
I'm ticklish, so I'm gonna take it.
Tickle me, man. I think I'm ticklish.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ryan ticklish.
Tickle me, man.
The Quincy Lee said 600 pounds it is.
She finds her way in here. I'm going to make this one simple for you. Bungee jump or skydive. You have to do one of the two. Simple and plain, or you die. Bungee jump or skydive. What are you doing? Are you back?
Bungee jump.
Bungee jump it is.
Cause that shit's over fast.
I'm taking skydive. I'm taking skydive because I'm afraid of that rope snapping and I just fucking hit the fucking ground.
Shit,
but what if the parachute didn't
not
open?
Right.
But all people who skydive, there's two parachutes. There's always the backup one.
Yeah.
I'm still
What if
afraid
that
of it.
don't-
I'm more afraid of
motherfuckers
bungee
don't
jumping
open?
though. I'm more afraid of bungee jumping because there is no parachute. It's just concrete below you.
Not concrete. You don't have to be over concrete. You can be over water.
The fuck, where have you seen bungee jumping over water?
Plenty of
I
places.
have seen one bungee jump over water.
Plenty of places.
You still gonna hit that water hard in a motherfucker. I'm skydiving because I actually probably really deep down inside want to do it, but I'm afraid to do it. So I'm taking skydive.
They do it right in Sacramento. I'm in the Stockton.
Do
right
what?
on the outskirts.
Skydive?
Of Stockton. Skydive.
I'm cool. I'm not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm afraid. I did the zip line, which was I was terrified of, but I did it.
Right.
We need some more people. Come on, give us some more. Hypothetical shit. Boss, hit us with a freestyle then.
Freestyle. Got you.
Hit us with a freestyle.
Hypothetical, right here. Here's a freestyle. This is off the dome. Don't know where it came from. Just don't think about it. You walk in the house, and your girl's there with her mother, and her mother has a friend. You come in, you look at the friend, and you've seen her somewhere before, but you don't remember. But she says something to you to make you remember exactly where you know her from. And your girl looks at you and says, "Hey, babe."
Wait, my girl's with me? I thought you said I walked in the house. It was my mother.
You walked in the house with your girl,
Okay.
her mother, and her mother's friend.
Oh, her mother. Okay, this is cool.
Yeah, her mother and her mother's
Okay.
friend. And the lady looks at you, and you look at her, and she says, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" And you say, "Nah, I don't know you."
All in front of my girl. You
Right.
messy ass bitch. All right.
I don't know you. But she said something to you that makes you remember that you guys used to fuck around. Right? So your girl asks, "Babe, do you know her?" And you don't want to tell her because this is the old lady that took your virginity. What the fuck am I talking about? Not only did she take your virginity, this is the old Edna you've been fucking since last year.
This nigga is crazy as fuck.
Do you tell your girl, "I know her"? This is the old lady that stole my virginity. You just say nothing. But the mom knows the truth.
Her mama already know. The mama friend and told her, "Girl,
true." What do?
I'm telling my girl.
You tell her?
It's before her, I'm telling her. Man, your mama old ass friend nasty. She took advantage of me.
But you ain't, listen, you telling her that you fucked her before, right? You ain't telling her that you still fucking her?
How I don't recognize her if I've still been fucking her though?
Cause she's playing the role.
Her hair was different that day.
She's playing the role.
I'm telling my girl. I didn't know. I'm telling my girl. What you doing? You deny? The mama already knows, so the mama gonna tell you, girl, better to hear. So it's better to hear from me than from her. I'm telling. What you doing?
I'm lying. I don't know that bitch at all.
Deny. He's a cold nigga. He's a cold nigga. We got another one. O'Reilly's in the building. Shout out to my boy O'Reilly. O'Reilly wants to know, would you rather have the smartest kid in school or the best kid at sports in school? You taking the athlete or the genius?
Smart don't mean you always make it out. And being the best athlete don't always make you make it.
Right.
I'll take the athlete because he got a smart daddy.
Okay. I'm doing what niggas do. I'm taking the athlete too.
Taking the athlete because he got a smart daddy. So.
Even though I'm supposed to take the smart kid and shit, but we always love athletes and going to see our kids.
Not me. Right.
Play sports.
One screen.
DeQuincy Lee said he gave us one, but I thought I read that shit.
One screen for me, please, sir.
On you or on me?
On you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
This nigga. This nigga. If you guys could only see him. All right, I got one. Terrell K. Porter with another one. Would you rather be able to speak every language on Earth or communicate with aliens? I'm taking communicate with aliens because I believe in the extraterrestrials. Damn, I might have said that too fast, though. Because speaking every language, I could maneuver a bunch of shit. That would open so many doors for me. So many different doors for me. But I'm just a sci-fi type of guy. I'm speaking with the aliens.
Man, fuck them aliens. Give me all the languages.
Boss wants all the languages. Boss wants all the languages. Denise Colson says she'd speak every language as well.
Split screen. You can go back to split screen. I was eating.
I know.
Quincy Lee gave us one. He said.
He said it, but he said go up more. I just saw the alligator shit.
Mm-mm.
And the police shit. We read those too.
So Quincy Lee said, would you rather go on a date with your ex and her new nigga and they both naked, or videotape your grandma getting fucked by your best friend? What the fuck?
I'm going on a date. I'm going on a date with my ex and her new nigga. And just
I definitely don't want to see.
yeah, I'm going on a date with my ex and her new nigga. Because if she's my ex, he don't know what he's in for. I'm going on a date with my ex.
Hey, but you're going on that date naked.
They're naked.
They
I
both
thought
naked.
they naked.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what it said. And they both naked.
Yeah, they naked.
So you watching this nigga Johnson just swing all over the place?
Fuck you. I'm not watching shit. They're watching each other.
You just like this the whole time on the date?
Do you like ranch? Do you like ranch?
Yes. Yes.
Do you like mayonnaise?
Yes.
What is something you don't like?
I don't like blue cheese. I like blue cheese crumbs. I don't like.
So the liquid blue cheese you don't like?
Yeah, I hate the liquid blue cheese. That's just terrible.
Would you rather drink 20 ounces of blue cheese or 20 ounces of vinegar?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Because vinegar stinks
'Cause
like
it's
fuck. I didn't have to ask you,
yeah.
did you like vinegar? Vinegar's here. You got to do one of the two, though.
Fuck. Vinegar.
Boss takes vinegar. That's fucked up because I don't like either one of them either.
I hate blue cheese.
I'm taking. I ain't gonna be able to get the blue cheese down. I'm taking vinegar.
That's
Fuck. I'm taking vinegar. Damn. In the comments, somebody gives us some hypothetical shit. We need two more. We need at least two more.
We need two more hypotheticals.
The Quincy Lee with 100 stars. Give us a scenario that me and Boss must escape. Make them hard so that we can't go right or left.
Right.
We need like two more before we get out of here on this Friday night.
Friday night.
I think I'm going to the studio.
Just got paid. If you had to go to work every day of your life, but you had to give your paycheck to somebody other than anyone in your family to survive, who would you give it to?
The girl I'm fucking. Whoever I'm fucking at that time.
I feel you on that, player.
My mama husband do that shit every week.
Damn.
Every week. What you doing? Who's getting your check?
I'm trying to think.
That nigga said you got to work every day of your life, no off days. That's crazy.
No off days.
That's crazy.
Every day of your life.
There's some people who really live like that, though.
Oh, fuck. Who would I give that to? Yeah, I'll give it to the woman I'm fucking.
The girl he fucking. The girl we fucking for the win, y'all. The girl we fucking for the win. All right, we got another one. DeQuincy Lee wants to know. Would you rather eat a lot of pussy? Or give up your car for a whole day to your baby mama's new nigga?
Damn. I gotta give up my car for the day?
Yeah, that nigga he get to ride around in your motherfucking truck for one day. Or eat a lot of pussy.
Eat a lot of pussy.
How much is a lot?
Yeah, what's a lot and who's pussy? So I get to pick the pussy? I just gotta eat just pussy. Like, I don't.
Fuck it, come borrow the car, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Come borrow the car,
Come
nigga.
get the truck, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Come borrow the
what
car.
You gonna do to it?
Come borrow the
This
goddamn
is sure.
car.
What you gonna do? Tear it up? That's insurance.
Come borrow the car. Fuck it.
That whole day of eating. Yeah. I just can't do that.
That's crazy.
I ain't got the stomach just to eat pussy all day. My stomach just don't allow it.
That shit's crazy. Oh, he said a whole day of eating.
Right. I ain't got the stomach for that the whole
Mouth
day.
be
I ain't-
dry than a motherfucker, boy.
I don't have the stomach.
Dry. You got one more? Two more?
One more.
It's almost time to get out of here.
You have to give up your favorite food.
Damn.
And replace it with dog food. What would it be?
I love
What
pizza,
would it be?
man. Pizza for the win.
Giving up pizza for dog food, huh?
That's fucking crazy. That's
I'm
crazy.
a taco motherfucker. I couldn't give up my tacos. Well, I probably give up. I love that too.
If that's your favorite food, nigga, it got to go.
Tacos have to go.
Yeah, you told on yourself.
Tacos have to go.
This nigga DeQuincy Lee is crazy as fuck.
Did you read that?
Would you rather film your grandma sucking dick or have your homeboy sit in a whole pile of shit? He's in shit. He's in some shit.
Damn.
It's a no-brainer. I'm gonna need y'all to start writing these out throughout the day.
Yeah, y'all have to.
Y'all freestyling this shit. I need y'all to write these
freestyling
out
is good.
throughout the day, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta have good freestyle.
Boss,
Freestyling.
you filming her or your partner sitting in shit?
Sorry, homie. You sitting in that shit, homie.
Sitting in shit. That's crazy. We got to get better ones. Oh, I think I got a few. Hold on. Let me see something. I think I got one in the cut. I think I got something in the cut.
Hey.
What, you got one?
Yeah, I think I got a good one too.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be good.
Some hypothetical shit.
Your girl come home and she just won $100 million. Damn. She tells you, I'll give you all this money, but you have to do one of these two things, and you can have it. You have to sleep with your favorite cousin or fuck a donkey.
I'm so tired of you niggas and this weird shit.
You gotta sleep with your favorite
Come
cousin.
on, man.
Fuck a donkey.
Oh my God, bro.
$100 million, remember that?
This shit is crazy. This shit is
100 million. Think about that before you even answer.
This nigga is crazy. I'm so tired of you
Does
niggas.
fucking an animal make you gay?
Makes you sick as fuck. DeQuincy Lee said, "Hi, cousin. Let's
Hi,
get it."
cousin,
What the
let's get
fuck?
it.
Oh my god. Guinea is Guinea and Minnie is Minnie or whatever the fuck that shit say. Give me my goddamn money, man. I'm done with you motherfuckers. It's over. Oh my
Taking the
god.
cousin? Your favorite cousin.
Oh
back.
my god, man. I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired.
That's what I want to know. Is fucking an animal?
It's just on the same level as all of that.
Is it on the same level?
Yes. It's beyond that.
Bestiality is beyond.
That's crazy. That's insane, man.
That
That about does it, because I can't take any more of those. We appreciate y'all tapping in. This has
Appreciate y'all
been
calling in.
the Friday night show. You know what I'm saying? Is it Friday or am I lost?
It's Friday.
It's
I
Friday.
said the same thing on the way home. I'm like, is today Friday?
It's Friday night, man.
Like, it's
I think I'm
weird,
going
bro.
to the studio.
Weird.
To the studio. Fuck it. Going to the studio. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Though this has been the Secret Menu Podcast.
See y'all tomorrow. Money Boss.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Diego, rest in peace.
Money Boss in peace.
And we out of here.
We out of here.